Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day. The reason why these cards are out here already is because I was already recording and then it cut off. So we're going to try to get back into this message. I don't know. Something, could be being cut off. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody, like they don't receive a message, or, like some type of message is cut off, or, somebody doesn't want somebody to receive a message. I don't know. But I channeled a lot of intuitive messages yesterday. So there definitely could be a tragedy that could be being talked about on social media, or, it's going to be being talked about on social media. It could have something to do with like a high priestess, or, like a side chick or a side dude, or, like whoever, I'm talking to could be a high priestess, or there's a high priestess involved. I don't know. Somebody, could, like go into like physical shock out here. And it could be, like from something that they see on social media, or, like it could be, like from something, that, like could be going on, like within somebody. I also picked up, like, there's like some type of health report or some type of health results, or some type of health statement that could be exposed on social media. So that could put somebody, like in physical shock. But something big definitely is about to happen, and it's going to, like have a lot of people trembling out here. But I also picked up too, like somebody or some people, like trying to instill fear in people, so that, so, like that they, will, like not go watch other people, on social media. It's giving me, like a hater energy, So there could be a hater, that, like they don't like the fact, that, like somebody, is getting, like attention, like on social media. And so they're doing stuff, but in a negative way, to try to get some type of attention. I don't know. When it comes to, like some type of health report, or some type of health results, or some type of health statement being exposed, this could have something to do with the government, so that could be, like on a wider scale, So like there could be, like some information, that like we the people, like could see, and it could have, like a lot of people, like kind of, like trembling, or let me not say trembling, but kind of like what is going on. So I don't know. I really feel like like there is something big, that, like it's about to take place. It could take place, on a mass level. But when it comes to, like somebody's personal life, I feel like that something big is definitely, about to take place. I don't know. I'm also picking up too that, like somebody, could tell on themselves. So that could be, like what could be being talked about on social media, and it could have something to do with a tragedy. I don't know. It could have something to do with a kid, because we got the little girl energy card that came out. Or like this is just a childish, immature, like feminine energy that's involved in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But we got the divine feminine card that came out. So you could be a divine feminine, or this is about a divine feminine. I feel like that there is a feminine energy that definitely, like they're a pedo, and they like kids, and it's a feminine energy. So I don't know, but when it comes to, like like whatever, like is going on in somebody's life, I feel like that, because this is like one of the unbothered, unfazed cards as well. So I feel like that, like somebody, was in this unbothered and unfazed energy, and it could be because, like they already, like saw something, take place before, like it happened. So somebody, could have had, like some type of premonition, or somebody, could have received, like a vision, or somebody, could have had a, like a prophetic dream about, like what, is to come, or what's about to happen. So I feel like that's why somebody, could be in this unbothered and unfazed energy. But I feel like somebody definitely is like, you know, like is facing, you know, like their inner child, or yeah, like they're dealing, you know, like with inner childhood wounds. And so somebody, you know, could be healing out here. Somebody, you know, yeah, like they could be in a good space. So somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like ignoring some type of messages out here. It could be text messages, DMs. It could be, you know, stuff that, you know, like somebody or some people could be posting on the internet because, yeah, like somebody's in a good space in their life. And I feel like because, you know, like somebody is ignoring, or because somebody, you know, is not entertaining, you know, yeah, like the BS, I feel like that there is somebody or some people that, yeah, like could be all up in their feelings, you know, about, yeah, somebody being in unbothered energy. There's people that definitely, yeah, feel like that somebody's on their high horse because somebody is unbothered and unfazed. They don't like the fact, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, is, yeah, like, in, you know, like the energy that they're in. So I don't know. There could be somebody or some people, you know, that could be trying to, yeah, like take somebody out of the energy that they're in. You know, they could be trying to project, you know, like some energy, you know, to, yeah, like get somebody out of the energy that they're in. So somebody just needs to, yeah, be aware. I also picked up too, yeah, like a child drowning. So that could be, you know, like some type of tragedy, you know, that could be being talked about on social media. I picked up, yeah, on a child star too. So I don't know. There could definitely, yeah, could be some talk on social media about a child star out here. But there is somebody that definitely, yeah, they've been ignoring some type of messages out here. Or there's just people, you know, that, yeah, like they've been ignoring some type of messages. So going back, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, me picking up on a high priestess energy, you know. So, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they're on social media. They could be a high priestess. They could be, you know, like an energy reader. They could be an intuitive, you know, and they could have been putting out messages. And people have been ignoring those messages. Like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. You know, they're just talking jibber jabber, you know, until, yeah, like whatever, you know, like somebody, you know, has put out, whatever somebody, you know, has intuitively picked up on, you know, yeah, it comes to fruition, and then people are all up in their feelings and emotions, or yeah, now they're scared, or now, you know, yeah, like they don't know what to do. So let's just hop in and see what's going on, y'all. Well, let's continue to see what's going on. Watch this little girl energy here. There definitely, yeah, is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like that like they definitely, yeah, they are really all up in their feelings, and it's because, yeah, like they're being ignored. I feel like it's somebody that doesn't take rejection well. The pumpkin card came out. I'm gonna put it back because I was talking. But something about October could be significant. So yeah, somebody could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Something, you know, could have taken place in October. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a P. Yeah. Somebody's first, middle, last name definitely, yeah, could start with a P. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a pig. But this is, yeah, like the police card. So I don't know. Going back to, yeah, tragedy being talked about on social media. I don't know, somebody's kid, you know, could get in trouble. Or, you know, like the, yeah, like the law, you know, could get involved, you know, like with a situation. But yeah, that's also, yeah, like casting your pearls before swine. So I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they're no longer casting their pearls before swine. And some people, you know, yeah, like know what that is, you know, because I've said it multiple times, you know, and some people, you know, yeah, like they go and find out, you know, what the meaning is for those that, you know, like don't know the meaning. But I'm just gonna, you know, read it, you know, for people that don't know what it means. It says, "Do not cast your pearls before swine." It's a biblical proverb. It's Matthew 7:6. Advising against wasting valuable, sacred, or profound things, such as wisdom, truth, or kindness, on those who cannot appreciate or understand them. It warns that offering valuable insights to unreceptive, hostile people may lead to them disregarding, mocking, or attacking you. So that could be, you know, what's going on. You know, somebody, you know, yeah, like could have casted, you know, like their pearls before a swine out here. And it's could be to people that, yeah, like are unreceptive, you know, like to, yeah, like what they're putting down. And so there could be some hostile people that definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like disregarding, but we already talked about it. They definitely, yeah, could be mocking somebody, or yeah, they could be attacking somebody. Yeah, when it comes to spirituality, it's sharing the gospel with those who consistently scoff and ridicule it. When it comes to relationships, yeah, not sharing your feelings or valuable advice with those who treat them with disdain. When it comes to, yeah, like a business, or, like just life in general, avoiding sharing high value ideas or products with an uninterested audience. When met with hostility or apathy, one should move on rather than forcing the issue. So going back to, yeah, like somebody being in unbothered and unfazed energy. And let me go back when I said, yeah, like somebody, could have casted, like their pearls before swine. I feel like that, yeah, like, and it wasn't, like intentional, you know what I mean? Somebody was just trying to share the gospel. Somebody, was just trying to, yeah, like give out information. The phrase originates from Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, often interpreted as a call for discernment in sharing spiritual truths. So somebody definitely, needs to use their discernment when it comes to, like sharing spiritual truths, because, like everybody's not going to accept it. And I feel like that, like, that definitely, could be what's going on, at this time. I don't know. Somebody, could be being attacked, because, of, like them, like putting out information, But I feel like like the information that they have been putting out or sharing, it's supposed to help. So I don't know. There could be, like government officials, that could be trying to attack, like somebody or some people. But I feel like, like this could be, like a collective energy message, because there are a lot of people that are into spirituality. There are a lot of people, that, like they use, like their spiritual gifts, to help people. So I don't feel like, that, like it's just one individual. But yeah, I feel like when it comes to, like somebody's personal life, I feel like that there are people, that, like they don't like the fact, that, like somebody, is out here, like sharing information, But these are swine, These are people, that, like, they don't have the same beliefs, as somebody, or like they don't believe, that somebody should be doing it. It could be because of, like whoever these people are, they know somebody, or they think that they know somebody, but they really don't. These could be people, that, like somebody grew up with. These are people, that somebody, could go to church with, or could have went to church with. I feel like it's people, that, like they know who somebody is on the outside, but they don't know who somebody is, on the inside. Or like they know somebody physically, but they don't know somebody spiritually. These are people that definitely, could be trying to push somebody's buttons. So be aware. It could be somebody's family. Or like there's some family members that are involved. But I feel like like when it comes to, like somebody's personal life, I feel like that the law definitely, could get involved in something out here. The pumpkin card came back out. Somebody's nickname could be Pumpkin. But something about, October. So somebody definitely, could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Something, could have taken place in October, or, like something, could take place by October. But it's something about, like somebody receiving messages out here. Because we got the little girl energy card again at the bottom of the deck. PP. I don't know. PP. That gives me, like somebody got to go PP. So, something about somebody's urine is significant. I don't know. Something, could be going on with somebody, physically. Something about, like somebody peeing on something. I don't know. It's giving me, like somebody peeing on a grave. So, ooh-wee. Somebody's first one or last name could start with a B. Somebody definitely, they want the ball to be in their court, or like they want, like they want some attention. It's giving me, like, like somebody, could be, like bringing, like attention on themselves, but it's by, like something that they're doing, but it's positive, whatever, like somebody's doing. I don't know, somebody's urine can, show up positive. Something, could be in somebody's urine. But, Yeah, I feel like somebody wants, like some type of attention to be on them out here. Somebody wants the ball in their court. But whoever, like this message is resonating with, yeah, like the ball is already in your court. I don't know. Somebody, could play basketball. So somebody, could be in the NBA or, yeah, like somebody could just, yeah, like to play basketball. Something about that is significant. I feel like that, yeah, like somebody's about to be in trouble out here. For sure. Something about a demon as well. Because y'all know, yeah, like when Jesus, performed one of the miracles as far as, like, yeah, like exorcising the demon out of that person, and yeah, like throwing the demon, into, yeah, like the pigs. So, something about a demon child is significant. It's a lot going on in this message. Yeah. We got the virginity card. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could find out, that, yeah, like somebody has lost their virginity out here. Or there's somebody, in this situation, that somebody, has lost their virginity to. I don't know. Or somebody, could find out that, yeah, like a child lost their virginity. We have BF. So something about somebody's best friend or somebody's boyfriend. But I don't like this kid being out here. This could be somebody's kid. So this could be, like, yeah, like going back, to, yeah, like somebody or some people, like attacking somebody, And so, yeah, it could be one of their kids, that, yeah, like they could be finding out some information about. But something about, yeah, there's a tragedy that's being talked about on social media, or it's going to be. And it definitely has something to do with, yeah, like a kid or some kids out here. And then we got, yeah, the telephone at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some communication out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, like communicate with the law about something. But we did see, yeah, the family tree. So something about, yeah, like somebody's family members are involved. This message is kind of deep. Yeah, and then it came out, yeah, the family tree. So somebody's family, yeah, is involved. I don't know. Somebody, definitely, yeah, could lose their virginity to a family member out here. Yeah, the police definitely, yeah, could get involved. The police, yeah, like could be questioning, yeah, like somebody's family. But somebody definitely, yeah, they jumped on a bandwagon out here. So it could be, yeah, like some he said, she said, It could just be, yeah, accusations, It could be, yeah, alleged, situations, But somebody could have jumped on some type of bandwagon trying to, yeah, like get the ball to be in their court. Yeah, it's a sneaky fox out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, something, could, yeah, be shown, yeah, like on the news, on social media. But I'm also picking up, too, that somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to jump on somebody's bandwagon. So this is like, yeah, like somebody, putting out information, but it's untrue, just to get some type of attention. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, yeah, like tell on themselves out here. Yeah. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign definitely, yeah, could be of a horse. But somebody definitely, yeah, they feel like somebody's on their high horse. But I feel like it's because of what somebody's doing, and yeah, like whatever somebody's doing, it's positive, And I feel like that somebody definitely, yeah, they could have been trying to humble somebody or teach somebody a lesson out here. And I feel like that, yeah, like whoever this is, I feel like that they're about to be humbled. They're about to be, yeah, taught a lesson. Somebody's also scary out here. Somebody won't bust a grape. Yeah, in Welch's backyard. So something about, yeah, like cowards. Somebody's a coward out here. yeah, we got the umbrella of protection. So, yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that the ball is in their court. Somebody definitely needs to know that they are, yeah, protected out here. Uh-huh. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be like protecting, like their feelings and their emotions, and so, yeah, um, yeah, like somebody's not allowing, yeah, like what's going on, to, yeah, like bother them or phase them out here. Somebody wants somebody to be bothered. Somebody wants somebody to be phased out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody protecting their virginity, or protecting, like their kids, or protecting, yeah, like their space, their property. Something about, yeah, like somebody protecting themselves. I don't know. Maybe somebody feels like that they need some type of protection out here. Mm-hmm. Ooh-wee. Mm. I mean, we do have, yeah, the police card out here. So, I don't know. Somebody, could, yeah, need some type of police protection. Or somebody, yeah. Mm-hmm. But somebody definitely, yeah, is hiding something out here with the moon. Whew. Something definitely, yeah, is going to be revealed. Because, yeah, the sun card fell on the floor. I don't know. Somebody, could have fell for some type of story, and yeah, like the true story is going to be revealed. Or yeah, like there's somebody, that, yeah, like they could, be about to tell on themselves in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But something definitely is going to be revealed. Heavy Leo energy out here. Mm-hmm. Mm. Wow. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like they thought that they were better than somebody in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I feel like that whoever this is, yeah, they're being humbled. They're being brought back down to their size. Somebody thinks that they're bigger than somebody, or somebody thinks that they're better than somebody. This could have something to do, with somebody, like, yeah, like having, like some type of rivalry. This could be a business rivalry. This could be, like a family rivalry. This could be, like a friend group rivalry. This could be a rivalry, like at somebody's, like workplace. I don't even know if this message is making sense to y'all. Because it's kind of, yeah, confusing. Mm-hmm. So it definitely, yeah, could be a confusing, like situation out here. I don't know. Somebody, could be communicating with the law, and it has something to do with, yeah, like somebody having some type of unexplained body welts or bruises on them, or some scratches. So, I mean, we do have kids out here. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to make some type of false reports, on somebody out here. Uh-huh. That's also, too, what I'm picking up. But, yeah, there are haters that are mad because, yeah, they see somebody winning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're mad because, yeah, somebody's unbothered, unfazed. They're mad, because, yeah, like somebody, is, yeah, like showing people the way. Because if y'all see, it's a candle that's lit, Somebody definitely, yeah, showing, yeah, like somebody or some people the way out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be doing some type of candle magic on somebody. We picked that up, I think, yesterday. Yeah. For somebody, it definitely, yeah, could be a business rival. Yeah. Somebody that can't stand somebody's grind and hustle. Uh-huh. Yeah. And dark entities definitely, yeah, are using these people to work against you. So somebody definitely, yeah, they definitely could be walking around, yeah, with a dark entity. So somebody just needs to be aware, because, yeah, whoever these people are, that, yeah, have, yeah, like some type of dark entity, that's using them. Yeah. I feel like that these people are, yeah, they're not in their right mind. So somebody just needs to be aware of whoever these people are. But somebody definitely, yeah, could receive, like some type of messages out here. Mm-hmm. This could be, like, yeah, somebody, could receive some type of spiritual download, But I really feel like, yeah, it could be, like, yeah, like physical messages. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something definitely, yeah, could be going on social media. Because whoever these people are, yeah, they could be posting hate tweets towards somebody. Yeah, these are petty birds that are tweeting. Yeah. Yeah, they all up in their feelings. But yeah, going back, to when we read, don't cast your pearls before swine. So these people, yeah, they don't like, like somebody, is, being positive or putting out positive messages or, like relaying, like information to help people out here. Yep. So somebody needs to be aware because, yeah, whoever these people are, they definitely, are recruiting haters. But something definitely, is going to take place because I definitely picked up on, a tragedy. We got a copycat. So this is somebody, that, they try to be a copycat. They try to be just like somebody and do everything that somebody does out here. So if somebody, is into spirituality, they're into spirituality. If somebody, is a swimming instructor, they're a swimming instructor. If somebody, they're a horseback rider, they want to be a horseback rider. Yeah. Yeah, we got a business rival. But I feel like like somebody's into spirituality, you know what I mean? Yeah, somebody, they give out messages or they do something, for the Most High God, And so I feel like whoever this is, they're being a copycat. So yeah, like they're not the real divine feminine or divine masculine. They're not the real intuitive. They're not the real, yeah. And it's, they're allowing dark entities to use them. And they know that they're not, the real divine feminine, the real divine masculine. They know, that, they're being used by dark entities to come against somebody. But they constantly try to convince people that they are a real divine feminine, a real divine masculine. They try to convince people that they, are a true speaker, that they are a spiritual messenger, that they are intuitive. Whoever this is. It could be, like a group of people. Because, they whoever this is are recruiting haters. But, the dark entities are using people. Not just, one person, but, people. Yeah. But there goes the spiritual team. So, somebody definitely needs to know that, like, their spiritual team definitely, got their back. Because whoever this is, they're definitely, recruiting haters. Whoever this is or whoever these people are, they could have personality disorder. So, like, they don't know how to be themselves. So, whoever, I'm talking to, you know how to be yourself. You don't have to, act like you're, somebody else, to, get attention or, to, get people, to look at you, in a certain way. But, somebody definitely is being told to tap into their intuition. Because, you already know who this person or who these people are. But I feel like it's a person that definitely is recruiting haters. It's a person, that, like they could be, like literally attaching, like dark entities, to people to help, like them to work against, whoever I'm speaking to. It's crazy. I just saw the voodoo card. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, could be doing some voodoo. But somebody's protected out here. Somebody could be born in 1993 or somebody could be 39 years old. Somebody's protected and somebody is of high honor. I don't know, somebody could be in the military. I feel like that there's also somebody or some people, that, like they could just be all up in their feelings about somebody's achievements out here. We still got the high honor card at the bottom of the deck. So, regardless, you know, of how, yeah, like somebody, you know, is being looked at as high honor. Yeah, somebody's of high honor. I feel like, yeah, it's physically and, yeah, spiritually. And so, whoever, you know, yeah, this message is for, yeah, is an unbothered, unfazed energy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something definitely is about to take place, for sure. But I feel like the, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be unbothered and unfazed, and it could be by, yeah, like some type of communication. It could be by, you know, yeah, like some stuff, you know, that is being, yeah, like talked about on social media, or, you know, yeah, it's being, you know, like posted on social media. I feel like that, you know, like somebody, you know, could be being talked about on social media, but it could be in a good way. You know, this is like somebody going viral, and then people are like, oh my God, why do they get to go viral? It's because they put in the work to go viral. It's because they've done whatever they needed to do to go viral. You know, somebody, you know, could go viral. But yeah, I feel like even, you know, when it comes to, yeah, like somebody going viral, or, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like receiving a lot of attention, yeah, it still doesn't, you know, yeah, like change somebody, you know. I feel like yeah, like somebody's trying to humble somebody, but somebody is already humble, you know. Somebody doesn't allow, yeah, the attention to change them. Somebody doesn't allow the money to change them. Somebody doesn't allow, you know, yeah, other people's opinions to change them. Somebody, yeah, is the same way, all day, every day. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Yeah. But somebody definitely is expecting something to take place out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, was expecting, you know, like somebody, you know, to, yeah, like get up in their feelings and emotions about, yeah, some stuff that's going on. Uh-huh. Somebody could be born in 1981. Somebody could be 28 years old, or somebody could be born in 1982. But we got courthouse at the bottom of the deck. So, I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be having to go to court. Somebody, you know, could be all up in their feelings about having to go to court. But this literally, yeah, could be spiritual court. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a karmic masculine. Karmic masculine, and then, yeah, divine feminine. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like all up in their feelings because, yeah, like somebody, you know, could see beyond the veil. So somebody, yeah, knows, you know, what's going to take place before it happens, you know. Or somebody, yeah, is seeing, you know, yeah, stuff take place before it happens. But somebody definitely is about to receive some karma. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, could already be, yeah, like getting some type of karma. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like getting some type of karma for talking about some type of tragedy, you know, on social media. But if somebody, yeah, is doing, you know, like voodoo, I feel like yeah, like that's the person that could be going through some type of physical shock out here. But we got endings that came out. Somebody could be born in 1991. But somebody definitely, yeah, whatever they were doing, they were expecting, you know, to, yeah, be able to block somebody's path out here. Mm-hmm. Somebody, yeah, I feel like, and whoever this is, yeah, they're not able to block somebody's path. They could be realizing that they blocked their own path. Yeah, somebody's path is clear. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, somebody definitely is all up in their feelings about, yeah, like somebody, you know, somebody's achievements. You know, somebody, you know, could be the first one in their family to do something, you know. So I saw I saw the high honor card, and I said somebody, you know, could be in the military. So somebody, you know, could be the first one in their family, you know, to go to the military. Somebody, you know, could be the first one in their family, you know, to, yeah, like use their spiritual gifts, you know, like to, yeah, like to help, you know, the community, to help, you know, like the world. Somebody, you know, could be the first one, you know, like, yeah, like to you know, like defeat somebody or some people out here. Somebody, you know, could be like the only child, or somebody, you know, could have, you know, like the first one in their family, you know, to have kids or something like that is significant. But I feel like yeah, there's people that are in their feelings because somebody, you know, yeah, like is protected, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, like is achieving, you know, great things, you know. But yeah, whoever, you know, is achieving great things, yeah, they have faith. It's something about, yeah, like somebody's beliefs. Somebody, yeah, believes in a higher power. And not only does somebody, you know, have faith, yeah, somebody, you know, like puts forth the work and the effort, you know, to, yeah, achieve great things out here. Ooh, we got the imprisonment card. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be in spiritual jail out here. Somebody, could be, like in physical jail. I don't know. Somebody, could be the first one that, yeah, like get somebody, yeah, like locked up or something like that. Or somebody, yeah, they could be locked up or they're about to be. I don't know. Somebody, could have been expecting some money out here. Somebody, could have done something, expecting, yeah, like to get paid out here. But whoever this is, yeah, like they're living in poverty. So whatever somebody, was trying to do, it didn't work. Somebody, could have been trying to, yeah, do voodoo. Or somebody, could have paid money, to, yeah, like get some type of voodoo done. And I feel like that, yeah, somebody, could be the first one, yeah, to overcome, yeah, whatever, yeah, like these attacks or whatever, like somebody, has been trying to do. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, has some type of legal issue out here that they got to deal with. Or they're about to. Well, somebody, yeah, was trying to, like block somebody's path. Somebody should have been, yeah, worrying about, yeah, what's going on around them, Yep. But instead, yeah, they want to send somebody the evil eye. They want to, yeah, they want to do voodoo. They want to, yeah, like attack somebody. And then we got, yeah, courthouse. Got earth angel. So somebody, could be an earth angel out here. I feel like yeah, somebody didn't know who they were attacking. Pretty much. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, yeah, thought that they were bigger and better than somebody, or they thought, that, yeah, like, yeah, like, yeah, like they could, like defeat somebody, or, yeah, like they just thought, that, yeah, somebody, is gullible and naive, they thought that somebody was green. They thought that somebody, yeah, was dumb, I don't know what somebody thought, but yeah, like they thought wrong. But yeah, there goes that entity attachment. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, has an entity that's attached to them out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, is protected from, yeah, like whatever they're doing. Somebody's child definitely, yeah, they have an entity that's attached to them out here. But it's a result of, yeah, like somebody, yeah, doing voodoo or whatever they do. Somebody's stuck. Yeah, we got the community. So there's a lot of people in, yeah, like a community that definitely, yeah, has some type of entity attached to them out here. But I feel like yeah, when it comes, like to, yeah, like whatever somebody has done to have these legal issues, to have to go to court, there's a lot of people that, yeah, could be about to see something. But it goes back to, yeah, tragedy being talked about on social media. So yeah, if people are talking about it, they can see it. Yeah. And there's people that definitely, yeah, are sending somebody the evil eye, because somebody definitely, yeah, could be a rising star out here. Whoever these people are, yeah, they block their own path. It could be, yeah, by trying to come up against somebody, by trying to attack somebody. But something about, yeah, like somebody's, yeah, like the social media community. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be in bondage out here. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody being kidnapped. I don't know, somebody's child could get kidnapped. But I feel like yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to do some type of binding spell. And yeah, like they're stuck. They're stuck. This is giving me, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like shouldn't have spoke some type of evil out here. And then the hands bound is like, yeah, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be anointed out here. And somebody definitely is about to receive some karma. And I feel like, yeah, like that this karma, you know, that somebody or some people are about to receive, yeah, they're not expecting it. They're not expecting it. And I feel like that, yeah, it's heavy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. At the bottom of this deck, it says Anais Nin. Somebody's name could be Anais. We don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. So, 1 or 2 assholes could be random. 3 assholes is a clear sign. You've got on your sphincter glasses. Take a moment to check in with your perception of things. It might just be that you, Cupcake, are the asshole. Luckily for you and everyone else, you've got the power to change that. I don't know. There could be somebody, there's people that feel that way about somebody, but I feel like somebody, they want somebody to make a jackass of themselves, and I feel like there's somebody or some people that they're about to make a jackass of themselves. Mm-hmm. It says being extra means you give a shit. Maybe you give a shit about your fleek eyebrows, or you give a shit about the environment, or you give a shit about making your ass clap. Be extra today. Yep, it's a thing. So somebody definitely could want somebody to be extra. Mm-hmm. But if somebody's not being extra because somebody doesn't care. So somebody's not responding. Somebody's not, somebody could be avoiding, But there is somebody that definitely is being extra out here because they want attention. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It says, open up your eyeballs and look around. Even if you happen to be in the shittiest of shit times, there's probably something beautiful to notice right this very second. It could be that babies have eyelashes, and how could babies get any cuter than having little baby eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that. You did it, Amazeballs. You effing breathe. So something about somebody not being extra, somebody not flying off the handle, somebody being unbothered and unfazed. So somebody needs to be proud of themselves. So somebody they could be like a hole when they want to be, but maybe somebody somebody has gone within and realized that being an a hole doesn't get you anywhere, or being extra doesn't get you anywhere. But I feel like somebody being extra, wanting some type of attention, or they're about to get some attention, that they didn't expect to get. At the bottom of the deck we got locked up. They won't let me out. Somebody definitely they have legal issues. I don't know. Somebody could receive some type of unexpected call. I don't know. For somebody could find out that somebody is being released. But somebody could reach out to somebody and maybe somebody could want to ask somebody for some type of money. This could be money to feed themselves, or money bail money. I don't know. But somebody's getting karma, and somebody wants to know why they're getting karma. There's a karmic cycle that definitely is ending, and justice definitely is going to be served out here. But somebody definitely could feel rejected out here. But I feel like somebody going back to when we read don't cast your pearls before swine. Somebody rejected some information that could have helped them. So somebody wants to know why why me, why they're receiving karma. Because they rejected some information, or they could have rejected God. If somebody, yeah, does voodoo, then yeah, they definitely, yeah, rejected God. They definitely, you know, yeah, could have, you know, yeah, like picked a side. But somebody, you know, yeah, like they could be, you know, like, yeah, like letting go. Like, you know, yeah, like that could be why somebody, you know, is, yeah, like ignoring. Or that's why somebody, you know, yeah, like is it just in the energy that they're in? Yeah, because, yeah, it's over. Somebody's drama is over. Yeah. Somebody, you know, yeah, like they don't want to, you know, have more stress. Yeah. Somebody, it's time for somebody to live again. So I feel like that, yeah, like that's another reason why, yeah, like some people, you know, could be, you know, yeah, like trying to attack somebody, or yeah, like somebody, you know, has recruited people to attack somebody. Yeah, whoever this is, they're emotionally immature. And we did start out with, yeah, like the little girl energy card. But yeah, the divine feminine card is facing whoever this is. So yeah, tap into your intuition, because yeah, like you already know who this is. But there is somebody in this situation that, yeah, like they don't know how to treat somebody. So yeah, somebody, you know, could be letting go of people that don't know how to treat them. People, you know, that, yeah, like don't serve their highest good. People, you know, that, yeah, like aren't receptive, you know, to, yeah, what somebody, you know, like is throwing down. So yeah, somebody's not casting their pearls before swine, you know. But it's not just, you know, yeah, like communication, you know, because we just read, you know, what it said. Yeah, somebody's no longer giving. Somebody's no longer, you know, yeah, like entertaining. Somebody's no longer, yeah. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be chasing somebody. So whoever, you know, yeah, like somebody let go, somebody could be chasing somebody. Somebody doesn't want to leave somebody alone, and they'll keep trying. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, is trying, you know, yeah, like they're doing too much. They're being extra. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, literally, yeah, like chase somebody. You know, this could be like in a car. You know, this could be, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like just doing negative things, you know, yeah, on social media, or just doing negative things, you know, yeah, like to try to get somebody's attention. But whoever this is, yeah, they have an entity attached to them. This could be a sneaky link, or somebody's sneaky link is involved. Somebody, you know, could be all up in their feelings. Somebody sneaky out here. But I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Because somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, put somebody, you know, like in a sneaky link situation. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they're receiving some type of karma out here. And it has something to do with, yeah, them being involved with a sneaky link. Or, you know, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, feels rejected. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they could be about to find out why, you know, yeah, like they're getting karma. I feel like that they definitely, yeah, rejected somebody. You know, they rejected, you know, yeah, some information, you know, to, yeah, like to help them, you know, yeah. That's the person that definitely, yeah, blocked their path in some way, shape, form, or fashion. This is somebody that, yeah, they could have rejected God, you know. Somebody, you know, God could have been using somebody as a blessing, you know, to whoever this is, you know. And so, yeah, they rejected the blessing. So, yeah, they rejected God. But it's something about, yeah, like people wanting somebody to reject God. People wanting somebody, you know, yeah, like not to be in the energy that they're in. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have given somebody some money out here. Somebody, you know, could have given somebody some money, you know, yeah, like to do some voodoo or whatever they do. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, is receiving, yeah, like some good karma as well. Because, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they were generous, you know, yeah, they gave, you know, they try to help, you know, they try to, you know, yeah, like they try to, you know, yeah, like be, you know, like a positive, you know, influence, you know, to, yeah, like somebody or some people in this situation. They basically, yeah, have been attacking somebody. So somebody, you know, could be ignoring somebody. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they were generous and kind to somebody or some people, you know. Yeah, like they decided, you know, that they were going to, yeah, like turn their back on somebody, you know. And yeah, like start to attack somebody because, yeah, like they're mad at themselves. And so, yeah, somebody wants to know why me, why they're receiving karma. They're about to find out. Yeah, somebody, could be receiving karma because, yeah, like somebody, could be already involved, yeah, like with somebody. But, yeah, like they, definitely, yeah, could have tried to, like, yeah, like, have, like something with somebody. Somebody, yeah, like they're no longer, yeah, like, like allowing, like people, that, yeah, like are in, like some type of, like, yeah, like, low vibing energy, yeah, to like to be in their energy. And somebody knows that, yeah, like things will not change. So that's why somebody, let go. And that's why somebody, yeah, is continuing to move forward. Somebody knows that, yeah, there's somebody, that, yeah, like will only tell them what they want to hear. And that's exactly what somebody, could be trying to do. While somebody definitely is about to walk through a door out here, because there is a door that's open to somebody. There's somebody definitely, yeah, will tell somebody whatever they want to hear to get something out here. That's why somebody's getting karma. Somebody definitely, yeah, has been trying to play a lot of people. Only to find out that they played themselves. Yeah, whoever this is, they keep repeating cycles. They keep going through the same thing out here. Yeah, somebody's about to receive a wake-up call. Because somebody definitely, yeah, has broken a cycle out here. But we already talked about, yeah, like a cycle ending. Yeah, and there is a positive change that's about to take place for somebody. But, yeah, there's somebody, some people that, yeah, they're all up in their feelings because they continue to choose, to, yeah, keep going through the same things. Over and over. Somebody, and I feel like the wake up call, that, yeah, could be that somebody that somebody's about to get. I feel like, yeah, like it's probably, yeah, like going to be the biggest wake up call that they've ever had in their life. But we got baby mama, baby daddy drama. So somebody, could have, yeah, baby mama, baby daddy drama. That could be, who's involved. That could be who somebody, was sneaking around with. I don't know. But somebody could also have, yeah, issues or drama when it comes to their kids, their family. Somebody, could have child support issues. Somebody, could be going through a custody battle. But something about, yeah, like somebody keep going through the same thing. Yeah. Somebody's questioning, yeah, like why they keep going through the same thing. Because they keep doing the same things, getting yeah, doing the same things, getting the same results. Somebody keeps, yeah, picking the same types of people. Somebody keeps, yeah, going down the same streets, the same alleys, yeah. While, yeah, somebody's in unbothered, unfazed energy, yeah. It says, boy, bye. Losing interest. I don't care. But somebody, yeah, somebody's being extra. Somebody, yeah, like they're doing stuff, yeah, like to try to, like get somebody's attention, but in a negative way. It's a lot going on in this message, for sure. But we did see, yeah, that karmic masculine card, and then I seen a karmic feminine card. So this could be a karmic masculine or a karmic feminine. We definitely do have, yeah, the little girl energy card at the beginning. So, yeah, there's a karmic feminine that's involved heavily. So that could be, yeah, the baby mama of somebody's. But I feel like that there definitely could be somebody that could be trying to, yeah, give somebody something out here. This could be, like some type of gift. This could be money. And I feel like it has something to do, with, yeah, like trying to, yeah, lure somebody in, or, yeah, somebody, could be, yeah, like trying to buy, like some love out here. That could be another reason why somebody's getting karma. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be unbothered and unfazed because, yeah, somebody's booked and busy. Somebody has high productivity. Somebody, could have a full schedule out here. Yeah, somebody don't have no time to waste. One of the things, yeah, that somebody has on their calendar is success. I feel like somebody, yeah, is focused on their priorities out here. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, could feel like that somebody, got overnight success, or that's what somebody wants. They want overnight success. But yeah, if you get overnight success, that means you ain't put in no work whatsoever. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like some type of rapid rise in their success out here. Somebody, could be receiving some type of sudden recognition. But I feel like that's what somebody wants. There's an unexpected breakthrough that's about to take place. But somebody definitely, yeah, like they want all eyes on them. Somebody, yeah, they want some attention for sure. Something about Sunday. Sunday could be significant. Something, could take place on Sunday. We got ascension. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be going through an ascension out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, is spiritually growing. And somebody is entering into a higher level of awareness. Somebody, could be entering into, yeah, the next level of, consciousness out here. Somebody's elevating themselves. And, yeah, somebody's breaking cycles. Somebody's ending harmful patterns. Somebody, yeah, is freeing themselves from repetition, freeing themselves, from, going around in circles, expecting different results. Yeah. So it's a part of, like somebody's new beginnings. It's a part of somebody's new them, Yeah, somebody has decided that, like whatever, cycles that has been going on in their family or whatever, like has been going on, So somebody has, has made a decision that, like it stops with them. No more cycles. This could have something to do, with like somebody's own kids, This has something to do with somebody's own family, Or just, in general. So somebody, like they see stuff going on in the world. And so, somebody wants to help, to make the world, like a better place. And somebody definitely, could have glowed up out here. So somebody, self-improving, Somebody's finding their confidence, Somebody, is going through a personal transformation. And somebody, they could feel, like better than ever out here. Somebody self-made. Somebody, is independent, Somebody, could have, like independent, like success out here. Somebody's overcoming odds. So, there's many people that, were doubting somebody and they still are. Somebody's creating their own path. And somebody definitely, could have built what they have from nothing out here. So, people are, all up in their feelings about it. And guess what? I feel like the more that these people are all up in their feelings and the more that they attack somebody, the more that, like somebody, levels up. The more that somebody, goes higher. Yeah, and somebody definitely, has faced their inner child out here. Somebody's healing childhood wounds. Somebody definitely, could be, like teaching their children, about, like not about breaking cycles, about, generational curses. I feel like, like somebody, like they're in a good place in their life because, like they've put in a lot of work on themselves, like when it comes, to, like if they have, like kids or their family or whatever, Somebody, could be an influencer. Somebody, could receive some type of social recognition. Somebody, could have some type of online fame. Somebody definitely, has the power to influence people. And I feel like that, like somebody, could be positively, like influencing people. But there's somebody that definitely, they're negatively influencing people to, attack somebody, to go against somebody. Or they did. And now they're receiving some karma. Yeah. But there definitely, could be somebody or some people that could be triggered by, something, like is being talked about on social media or something, like could be being seen on social media. Somebody definitely, could be triggered by, like some messages out here. Somebody definitely, could be all up in their feelings and emotions. And then we got catfish. So somebody's a catfish out here. So I don't know. That could be, like a tragedy, that could take place. It could be a catfish. But somebody definitely is pretending to be someone else online. Somebody definitely could be using fake profiles or deceptive images. Somebody is not who, yeah, people think that they are. But I feel like somebody knows it. Somebody knows it. But I feel like like somebody, could be deceiving, like some people on social media, and that could be where, like some type of tragedy, could be taking place. But it goes back to, like somebody being a copycat. So somebody deceiving people, like, like that they're a high priestess, or, like that they're, of God, or, But they don't, people that are of God, they don't do voodoo. They don't, attack people. Like they don't do the stuff that, like whoever this is doing. But again, it could be, like a group of people. It could be a community of people. It just doesn't have to be one person. But, there's one person in general, that, like they have been recruiting haters, to go against somebody. We got a Scorpio. So you could be a Scorpio, or there's a Scorpio involved. We got an Aries. We got a Cancer. We got a Capricorn. We got a Pisces. We got an Aquarius. We got a Gemini. There's an older man involved. Heavy Aries, heavy Scorpio. Somebody, could have a child with an older man. Heavy Pisces, heavy Aquarius. Virgo. Leo. Libra. Something definitely could take place within the next 2 weeks. This could have something to do, with like a level up for somebody. Within the next 2 weeks, somebody definitely could receive some type of communication out here. There's somebody or some people that definitely are determined to change somebody. But that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen, Somebody, like could know, the, like whoever these people are, like they're determined to change somebody. So, like somebody's no longer blind to the truth. But there definitely, could be somebody or some people that are no longer blind to some type of truth out here. And it could have something to do with what we talked about at the beginning of the message. But somebody, going back, to, like somebody asking, why me? Why am I, getting this karma? Somebody's no longer blind to the truth. Now they know why they're getting the karma. It could be, one of the reasons is because, they're jealous of somebody's growth out here. Somebody, could receive some type of communication and it has something to do with a power of attorney. So somebody possibly, could find out, that, like they, are somebody's power of attorney, or somebody, could be about to, like take over, like a power of attorney. We got communication from an attorney. So somebody definitely, could receive some communication from an attorney out here. And then we got the mother of a child or children. So the mother of somebody's child or children, could be jealous of somebody's growth. Or, you could be the mother of somebody's child or children. And there's some people that are jealous of your growth. But whoever these people are, they undermined somebody's authority out here. Somebody, could have undermined somebody's authority when they decided to sign, like some documents or something like that. Somebody undermined somebody's authority by trying to challenge somebody's authority. I don't know, somebody, could receive some communication from an attorney and they could try to challenge somebody's authority. But they've already undermined somebody's authority. Somebody done, they're recruiting haters, or they're recruiting people to, like go against somebody. We got a tarot card reader. So somebody, could be a tarot card reader out here. Somebody, trying to challenge somebody's authority. Somebody, is a real intuitive, Somebody's a real, somebody's real out here. Ain't nothing fake about somebody. And I feel like like somebody wants to know why they're getting karma. Because they tried to undermine somebody's authority. They try to challenge somebody's authority. But if somebody, like isn't intuitive, is, I feel like somebody definitely, try to copycat somebody thinking that they're bigger and better than somebody. They undermined somebody's authority trying to challenge somebody's authority. So going back, like to the unbothered and unfazed, somebody's being told to, continue to be in that energy, because silence is the answer. Whoever this is that undermined somebody's authority or tried to challenge somebody's authority, they're trying to put on a brave face out here. Because they realize that they listened to the wrong people. So they realized that they listened to the wrong people when they tried to attack somebody, when they, were doing, everything that they were doing. So the people that they recruited, told them, do this, do that, or whatever, they told them. But whoever, this message is resonating with, you wasn't born to follow. But we talked about that, at the beginning of the message. You were born to lead. And that's what you're doing. You're leading and you're standing out while doing so. You could be seeing the angel number 999. It's the wrap up. It's the ending. So, whatever, is about to take place, it ends. Somebody, could have been, like they were determined to change somebody. They were determined, to, undermine somebody's authority, challenge somebody's authority until, like somebody, blocked their own path, or till somebody, they got off their path, or till somebody, like switch sides. Somebody definitely, is trying to figure out how to get past somebody's boundaries. They've been trying to. It's a part of, like them trying to undermine somebody's authority, or them trying to, like challenge somebody's authority. So it's the end. So somebody definitely, could be about to tell on themselves. Somebody, they could admit, that they did everything that happened. Somebody definitely, could admit that they, like could have, like signed, like a document or something like that. But you could be seeing the angel number 4444. Good times are ahead, especially, when it comes to somebody's success. So, somebody's being told to keep the faith. Somebody definitely, could have been, like divinely guided out of, this. So, somebody, who's trying to figure out how to get past somebody's boundaries, and, wrong answer, because somebody's being divinely guided out. There's a cycle that's ending. So, if somebody's being divinely guided out, that means that the divine, the Most High, has orchestrated somebody to, get up out of whatever this is. So, somebody's trying to block somebody's path. Oh, sucks to be them. But there could be some information that could be spreading fast out here. Or something, could be spreading fast. It goes back to, entity, community having an entity. It goes back to, when I was picking up on somebody's pee, somebody's urine. But it also goes back to, the very beginning of the message when I was talking about, a tragedy being talked about on social media. So that could be what could be spreading fast. Or going back to within the next 2 weeks. But whoever this is, is jealous of somebody's growth. Like trying to attack somebody or whatever they're trying to do. Their life is about to be permanently chaotic. They're not going to be able to come back from whatever this is. And whoever this is, they know karma is upon them. And we have 999, the wrap up, the ending. This is coming to an end. It can no longer continue. But somebody, they definitely could have been trying to cause somebody's life to be permanently chaotic. They were trying to cause somebody to not be able to come back from, like a permanently chaotic life. But, joke's on them. They definitely, were trying to stop somebody, from, like doing the work of the Most High God. And there definitely could be somebody or some people that could be pretending to not see what was happening. So it could be family members, it could be the mother of somebody's child or children, or the father of somebody's child or children. I don't know. It could be somebody's side chick or side dude. I don't know. But yeah, there's some people that pretended not to see what was happening. And whoever these people are, they definitely could be praying for forgiveness now. But there's also somebody that like they realized that like they listened to the wrong people. This could have something to do with like somebody or some people saying do voodoo on that intuitive, you know? Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you do that? But somebody definitely could have made false police reports out here. So we talked about that at the beginning of the message. Yeah, they realized that they listened to the wrong person because whoever they were attacking or whoever they were undermining, their authority or trying to challenge their authority, they have ultimate protection. So somebody definitely knows the karma is upon them. And this definitely is an eye-opening situation to a lot of people. Somebody or some people that they're about to get the biggest wake-up call that they possibly have ever had. We got contempt of court. So somebody, because we did see the courthouse card. So somebody, like they could, be held in contempt of court out here. So somebody refuses to go to court. But we got spiritual warning. Somebody, could be held in contempt of court when it comes to spiritual court. But somebody definitely, could have received some type of spiritual warning. Or, like there was a warning, that was, like given out. So it goes back to, somebody, putting out, information, This could have something to do, with, like somebody. So somebody, could have made a PSA like, look, leave me alone. Warning, and people was like, ha, 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 who they think that they are? Oh, they know now. Pretending not to see what was happening, pretending not to see, somebody put out a spiritual warning, or pretending not to see that, somebody was like, leave me alone, When somebody says, leave me alone, you should leave them alone, But again, people thought that they were bigger and better, or people thought, that, they, were of authority of somebody. But there definitely, is somebody or some people that took somebody for granted. So, somebody definitely, gave some type of warnings. So it goes back to, somebody, like no longer casting their pearls before swine. And that's where you got people, having to, receive, the biggest wake-up calls of their life. That's what, these people, they set themselves up for failure, and now they have to save themselves. So somebody, they could try to reach out to somebody, because they need some type of saving. They got to save themselves. And whoever this is, they want to attack somebody because, they are mad at life. Yep. I don't know. It could be, like like somebody, could be, like a tarot card reader or intuitive or whatever, they are. And so, there's somebody that thinks that they are, that, they want to attack somebody because they're mad at life. I don't know. Somebody, could find out about some obscene acts, but it goes back to, the beginning of the message. I don't know. Somebody, could have made some type of false reports about, like some type of obscene acts taking place. But, or somebody, they just, said whatever they said, to, like, get up underneath somebody's skin, to, like, try to push somebody's buttons. They did whatever they did, to push somebody's buttons. But there definitely, could be some people that could be overwhelmed by the truth. Or there's somebody that could be overwhelmed by the truth. So somebody definitely, is going to, receive some communication. So the truth could be spreading fast. We got a Leo. So you could be a Leo or have Leo in your chart, or there's a Leo involved. Somebody definitely is being told that compassion is the key. So somebody, could be about to receive something, but I feel like I feel like somebody's, could be being tested, to see if somebody, is going to have compassion. But it doesn't mean, that, somebody lays down and, let somebody walk all over them. Ooh, wee. Somebody definitely, could have tried to do some type of illegal lawsuit against somebody. And, the illegal lawsuit that they could have tried to do to somebody, it could backfire. Or it backfires. We got Virgo season. So something, could have taken place during Virgo season. Somebody, could have tried to illegally sue somebody, and like it backfired in Virgo season. There could have been some type of obscene acts, that took place in Virgo season. But somebody definitely, they definitely, have been trying to attack somebody, like since Virgo season. But the need for approval definitely, has somebody in a financial bind. We got 3 to 6 months. So something, could have been taking place for the last 3 to 6 months. I don't know. Somebody, they could be facing, like 3 to 6 months. For somebody, like somebody, they could find out that they only have, like 3 to 6 months, like to live. But we got child neglect or abuse. So somebody, could have, like made some type of false reports against somebody. And it has something to do with, like some type of child neglect or abuse. But something about, like somebody, like being in trouble, for child neglect or abuse. But somebody definitely, could have tried to attack somebody because, they're not happy that they have been cut off. Somebody could be about to receive, like some damages, like for some type of injuries out here. Or this could be, like damages, like pain and suffering. Or, like damages, for, like somebody trying to, defame somebody's character. But going back to the beginning of the message, when I said this is a real confusing situation, it really is. Yeah. There's some people that definitely, they're driving themselves insane over somebody's success out here. But somebody definitely needs to know that, there definitely, could be some type of big increase that could be about to come somebody's way out here. And there is some trust that has been irreparably broken. I feel like somebody, is being told, to have compassion. But I feel like that whatever, they have done, they've done it, and they can't take it back. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yep. Whoever this is not happy that they've been cut off, that's been attacking somebody, that knows that karma's upon them, that wants to know why me, but now they're figuring out why them. They don't want somebody to have real love out here. Whoever these people are, they definitely, could be watching and following somebody. This could be on social media. They could be watching and following somebody, like while somebody, like is driving in a car. But everything that, like somebody has done, backfire. Heavy fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So there is some type of damages that definitely, will be paid out to somebody. And it has something to do with, like some type of big increase that's coming. Because whoever, yeah, made false reports to the law, yeah, whoever, yeah, like, did whatever they did, like trying to get somebody in trouble. Yeah, somebody's an innocent person out here. The law could have been watching and following somebody, and yeah, they realize that somebody's an innocent person. So there's somebody or some people that are about to cry tears of shame. Yeah, but they definitely, yeah, should be ashamed of themselves. But somebody, yeah, like they listen to the wrong people, and yeah, they done got, them people done got themselves involved and in trouble, and yeah, whoever this is. But yep, there are some people that thought you wouldn't change, but you did. And so yeah, there definitely, yeah, are some facts that will be made known. And whoever this is, yeah, they could have done this to many people. So they've attacked many people, or yeah, they've yeah, like deemed innocent people as yeah, guilty. But somebody definitely, yeah, is barely hanging on out here. So it's something about, yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be a tragedy that could be being talked about on social media. We got Pisces season, so yeah, we are soon to be in Pisces season. So yeah, within the next 2 weeks, there will be some facts that will be made known out here. But somebody know, yeah, they could be barely holding on because of, yeah, the voodoo that they did. Anything else? And then we got Archangel Michael. So yeah, Archangel Michael, yeah, we know what Archangel Michael comes to do. While they thought that, yeah, they were going to, yeah, defeat somebody. Yeah, whoever this is, they're under financial stress. Yeah, because their need for approval has them in a financial bind. But all this stuff, yeah, I feel like that they wanted to happen to somebody, and yeah, it backfired. They wanted somebody to be under financial stress. They wanted somebody, to yeah, yeah, like to be, like facing a judge when it comes to, yeah, like child neglect or child abuse. But whoever this is, they should have known when to walk away. But since they didn't, backfire. Yep. And whoever this message is for, yeah, you vibe too high for the foolishness, and you know it. That's why you're, yeah, in that unbothered and unfazed energy. And whoever this is, yeah, they have too many problems and not enough solutions. And yeah, whoever this is, they're barely hanging on and they're desperate for help. I feel like compassion is the help that you can give them. Yeah, because you've already, you've already casted your pearls before, yeah, this swine. Yeah. And whoever this is, they're definitely, yeah, about to receive some spiritual and physical charges. Because, yeah, they were people pleasing. Yeah, this is an imposter. This is a false person. But we already talked about, yeah, the catfish. But I feel like like whoever this is, yeah, like they catfished a lot of people. We got an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or there's one involved. But there's a lot of people that are about to find out, yeah, the shocking truth. And it has something to do with, yeah, a big mouth coward. Or it has something to do with, yeah, like somebody, yeah, telling on themselves. Yep. Somebody definitely is about to receive a physical upgrade. Because, yeah, whoever, this message, is for, yeah, this is done. It's finished. Put a fork in it. But somebody, yeah, like, somebody, yeah, they flip sides like a pancake. So, yeah, they pick the side and, yeah, they got to stay there. There definitely, yeah, could be some arguing going on back and forth. But going back to, yeah, it's finished. Yeah, like somebody, has let go. Somebody has walked away. Somebody has been divinely guided out. And somebody, yeah, they allow the divine to guide them out. Or that's what somebody's doing. And that's why somebody, is about to receive whatever they're receiving. Somebody, could have been, yeah, like the first to walk away, the first, to, yeah, stand up, the first to, yeah, whatever somebody, is the first to do, yeah, somebody's the first to do it. So I feel like when it comes to, yeah, like whoever this is, they've done this to many people, and yeah, like they've got away with it. But I feel like, yeah, when it comes to whoever, like this message is for, they met the right one, baby. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.